to drive Valindra's forces back. Thank you for aiding the wounded. They wouldn't have survived much longer with all the undead roving about. I'll try to get medical supplies and reinforcements to Linkletter as soon as possible. I'm afraid I have a gruesome task for you. We've driven Valindra's main army off, but our Red Wizard allies are still harassing us with summoned undead. Private Hothedon is trying to drive them off with his archers, but they're short on ammo. Search the battlefield and scavenge some arrows from the dead.
Press and hold the left trigger to charge Reaping Strike for extra damage.
I will answer your... Valindra had a Dracolich under her control when she attacked Neverwinter. It attacked ships in the harbor, and then came straight for the city. My friends and I were helping Sergeant Knox defend the walls when it attacked. There was a terrific battle, and we were able to defeat it. I don't know how Valindra got a Dracolich. Perhaps a deal with the cult of the dragon. The important thing is that we deprive her of it. When a Dracolich is killed, its spirit returns to a special phylactery. From there, it can possess the body of another dragon and be reborn. This Dracolich's spirit has not departed yet. I am trying to bind it here. If it cannot return to the phylactery, we may be able to destroy it and deprive Valindra of a powerful ally.
We must drive the wizards back! Thank you for the help. The Red Wizards haven't been driven away, but this will at least force them to keep their heads down. More undead are attacking Neverwinter. They're boiling out of Castle Never and storming the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If the bridge falls, they will enter the heart of the city. Protect us on...
A low spinning strike to your enemy's legs, temporarily slowing them.
Hello again. Your lying out by the fire would do you good. My mother always says, warm clothes make for a warm heart. You've thinned out the skeletons enough that we should be able to slip through the gate safely. Linkletter gave me some healing potions for you. You may need them on the bridge.
Select the location to travel to it.
They're in trouble! We must go to their aid!
Click in the left thumbstick and move in any direction to sprint away from enemy attacks.
You cannot sprint when your stamina is low.
They just keep coming! What in the nine hells is that?
Press LB and X together.
gatehouse! We're going to make it!
It'll damage all enemies in melee range.
You can activate your daily power when your action points are full.
Pick up loot.
sorry. Should have been more cautious. But when I thought of all my friends who died because of her... Find Sergeant Knox and tell him what happened. Ask him to check on my mother from time to time. You have to stop her. Lord Neverember is no saint, but he's better than the alternative. If Neverember fails here, Valindra will rule Neverwinter. Find Sergeant Knox. He's one of Neverember's guards, one of the good ones. You must stop Valindra.
Hail, adventurer. There's nothing needed at the moment.
Greetings. Is there something you wish to discuss? I will help however I can. We were concerned before we arrived, but it seems that your Lord Neverember and his allies have been glad for our help. Of course, it is natural that they do not entirely trust us, but the Dragonborn are an honorable people, and our word carries more weight than that of many others. No, that would be General Barash. But Barash's focus must be on military matters, on what missions to send the soldiers out to accomplish. He does not have much time for politics. So my task is to speak with the leaders of Neverwinter on his behalf for more mundane matters, and to advise him on how to navigate the politics here. I am Serena, emissary of the Dragonborn forces here in Neverwinter.
You would do well to seek the favor of the gods.
Bahamut, grant us the strength to face the trials ahead. How can I help? At the dawn of time, there was a great god named Io, who was a god of all dragonkind and of much more. However, during the great wars between the gods and primordials, Io was slain, his body split in two. But no sooner did Io's sundered corpse fall to the ground than each half rose up as a new god. Their names were Bahamut and Tiamat. We worship Bahamut, the lord of metallic dragons. He teaches his followers to uphold the highest ideals of honor and justice. Naturally, as his followers, we oppose his sister and eternal enemy, Tiamat, the evil queen of chromatic dragons. I am Patron Earthras, a cleric of Bahamut.
devout worshippers can gain the favor of the gods. Return to me when you are more experienced, and I will teach you the secrets of invocation.
Other Harpers have more pressing need for your aid. I appreciate your enthusiasm, and we'd like to be able to send anybody willing to fight. But the challenges we expect to face in the Well of Dragons surpass anything we've seen before. In addition to the Cult of the Dragon's most elite soldiers, we've heard reports of Thayan Red Wizards, devils from the Nine Hells, and dragons swarming the area. Not to mention, there's the looming threat of the dragon goddess Tiamat, arriving to lay waste to Faerun. We need this mission to succeed. That's why we're limited to sending the best of the best to the fight. If you have any chance of surviving, and thus contributing to the effort in a meaningful way, we need to make sure you fulfill our qualifications. You'll need quality equipment and plenty of experience dealing with similar high-level threats. Come back when you're a little more qualified. Can the Harpers depend on you?
Greetings, adventurer. Everything's under control.
Greeting. All is quiet at the moment.
The Cult of the Dragon are evil, plain and simple. They must be confronted, resisted. How can I help you?
Well met, hero of Neverwinter. Ah, the hero of Neverwinter has arrived. It is good to finally meet you. I look forward to fighting side by side with you against the Cult of the Dragon. The evil chromatic dragons are our mortal enemies. When word reached us of the Cult of the Dragon's activities, we decided to lend our aid against them. Our priests also believe that there may be another threat. Yes, the signs are vague and cryptic, but our priests are in agreement that some great calamity approaches. We are here to discover its nature and to stop it from happening. We have brought a sizable force. Many of our warriors are operating outside of Protector's Enclave, doing what they can to further our mission and to help the people of Neverwinter. It's a fine city you have here. Your people's rebuilding efforts are well done, and many of us have been impressed with your and other heroes' efforts to keep it safe. I suspect that some of my warriors will opt to stay here after our mission is done.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
Wilfred is dead. Damnation! Too young to go out like that. I want to thank you for what you did on the bridge. We might have lost Protector's Enclave if the Harbinger breached the walls. Please, look at the chest behind me for a token of my appreciation. For a token of my appreciation.
We lost a lot of good people today. And the Harbinger appearing so close to the walls does not bode well for the safety of the Enclave.
I understand you lost quite a few of your belongings when the ship you were on was destroyed by the Dracolich. I can't offer you much, but I can supply you with some off-duty clothing. I'm sure you're going to want to relax and get out of your combat gear at some point. Talk to Supply Sergeant Queen. He's just west of here, through that tunnel. He'll get you sorted out.